Hello everyone, and welcome to my Vanderpump Bombshell channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Katie Maloney sought legal separation from Tom in the middle between recording for Vanderpump Rules, seasons 9 and 10. Following 12 years together and 5 years of marriage, I went to Tom the previous winter and asked him for a separation, Katie said during the absolute first scene of season 10's debut on Bravo. On their split, Tom appeared to be miserable and astonished, however we weren't. Their matching was harmful. Neither party at any point felt upheld or heard. Schwartz additionally consistently favored Tom Sandoval, never with his significant other. That was in every case hard to watch, particularly in light of the fact that Sandoval for the most part appeared to detest Katie. Fortunately, Katie is presently flourishing, and we love that for her. Concerning Tom, he's not faring too inadequately, all things considered. As a matter of fact, his dating pool has, fortunately, extended since his organized makeouts with Rachel Leviss on season 10. Concerning these gross little meetings, in light of the fact that on the second episode of her digital recording, Rachel denounces any and all authority, Rachel uncovered that Tom had known right from the leap about her issue with his best pal Sandoval. This implies that each kiss she imparted to Katie's presently ex was without a doubt counterfeit, as a large portion of us had thought. This likewise implies that Rachel and Schwartzy were never a thing, as not so much as a tad. However, Tom has really endeavored to continue on with a few different ladies, and these were all genuine experiences, or so we think. Concerning who the VPR star has tracked down affection in a miserable spot with, here is Tom Schwartz's dating history after his separation from Katie was finished. We never got to see Tom go on a genuine date during season 10. This is on the grounds that his storylines appeared to converge with Sandoval's normalies. Consequently, Tom spent this whole season in that unusual phony pulverize with Rachel. At long last, on an extraordinary Privileged Insights uncovered episode of VPR, which broadcasted on June 14, 2023, we saw Tom go on his most memorable genuine date post-Katie. Kendall, I met her on this dating application. We coordinated, and we chose to take it to a higher level, Tom timidly said live. Concerning how he felt on this date, Tom conceded that he was a piece apprehensive, as it had been a long time since he had been out on the town with somebody other than Katie. After this date, however, Kendall appeared to vanish from Tom's reality, with no genuine marker given regarding the reason why, other than perhaps this was only his approach to getting back out there. You know, it'll continuously be my most memorable date after my separation, Tom expressed. Essentially, Kendall was only the first on Tom's rundown in quite a while of his post separate from dating lineup. During section 1 of the Time 10 get-together, Tom owned up to being fairly engaged with his previous flatmate, Joe Winberg. You know, Kristen Dout's insane previous companion. To assist with making sense of what he implied by this, that's what Tom expressed, it developed into a situationship, or like a companions with benefits thing with obviously characterized limits. We were both emerging from long-haul connections, and briefly there, we were each other's blissful spot. Presently, Tom and Joe are as of now not a thing. However, Joe shot for the Vanderpump Rules season 11 finale episode. From the vibes of the spilled film, she and Katie had an extreme discussion. Generally speaking, it appears as though Tom's second round at dating fizzled. Yet it's all around great, as there are other fish to get in Les plastic ponds. We love a decent Bravo hybrid. Tom presented to us this very thing when he started to squash on Katie Flood, a Beneath Deck alum, during their time spent recording for Winter House Season 3. While her first and center names similarly set off Tom, as his ex is likewise a Katie Marie, he ultimately dealt with it. The pair were then gotten, a few times, making out. Despite the fact that Tom and Katie 2.0 are as of now not a thing, we don't feel that this is a down-and-out relationship presently. In the wake of shooting, Tom showed up on Watch What Happens Live, where he kept on spouting over everything Flitty. She has this famous, immortal look. She has the pith of a mid-90s supermodel. She's modern and exceptionally able, yet she has an extraordinary feeling of lolliness, he communicated. Intriguing. There's nothing left but to keep a watch out on the off chance that Tom returns again to this. The drawn-out scene for Vanderpump Rules Season 11 dropped. In this, it shows both Katie and Tom each kissing another expected accomplice. Fiercely, their individual of interest is something similar. This pink-haired, apparently fun lady is an entertainer and vocalist named Tori Keith, and she will be highlighted in a few scenes, or so it shows up, all through this forthcoming season. Tori really has connections to a few of the cast individuals over a significant time span. This incorporates Rachel, Kristen, and Ariana Madix, as well as both Katie and Tom. Honestly, however, Tori and Rachel are does not but anymore. Truth be told, Tori's gloomy sentiments on Rachel should be visible in this remastered TikTok. While we should keep a watch out who wins in this fascinating circle of drama including Katie and Tom, it doesn't create the impression that either are at present dating Tori, except if the makers host asked all get-togethers included not to post any spoilers, that is. US Week by Week found Tom while he was strolling honorary pathway at the VPR Season 11 debut party. Here, Tom was inquired as to whether he was all the while conversing with Katie from Winter House. Tom answered, "We're not dating. We actually hang out. However, we're not dating. I'm single." That's essentially it. Tom's mission for adoration following his separation from Katie stays ongoing for the close to not-so-distant future. Vanderpump Rules OG Tom Schwartz can hardly trust that watchers will get Joe Wenberg's presentation on VPR in the forthcoming season. He addressed US Week after week at the Siphon Rules debut party and shared why he figured Joe would be a solid match, alongside the energy she brings to the cast, particularly considering the aftermath from Scandalous. "Truly, I feel like Joe is a much-needed refresher," Tom said. "She has a magnetism and energy dissimilar to any other person I've at any point met in my life. Not every person cherishes that energy. I end up being enamored with it. However, she's similar to a whiz by her own doing." Joe, a hairdresser situated in Los Angeles, has had connections to the VPR bunch for quite a long time. She at first became companions with Kristen Doubt and developed nearer with Tom following his separation from Katie Maloney in October 2022. Furthermore, it appears Tom keeps on appreciating her conversation and is energized so that watchers might be able to see her on the show. He added, "She's straight out of the Midwest, Wisconsin completely. She has a lovely soul, and better believe it, man, I'm continuously pulling for her." Whoop to Joe. Assuming you want your hair done, hit her up. DM her. In any case, might it at some point be that his proceeded with a claim implies more than companionship? In an erased scene from VPR last season, Tom admitted that he was living with Joe. What's more, by the get-together, he said that their companionship had developed to a situationship, or a companions with benefits bargain, yet with extremely clear limits. He asserts that they are simply companions now, and VPR fans will see a greater amount of this work out in the new season. Concerning Katie, she's never been Joe's most ardent follower. At the point when gotten some information about the last option's introduction on VPR, Katie attempted to play shy. "Who?" she inquired. "I don't have any idea. Some things are avoidable, I surmise." She attempted to recall whether they recorded any scenes together and stalled out mentally. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and don't miss any updates.